on. Command has been given. Crank them up.
Let's go. When I say I don't know, I don't know.
Let's go, baby.
Now, the morning drive.
Buckle up, everybody.
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
It's a game changer.
I listen to you guys every single day on my way to work.
Well, again, I'm not a doctor, nor do I play one on the radio.
You guys are amazing.
What are you doing over there?
I'm going to the top.
The morning drive with Mike Bagley and Pete Pistone.
To the bat balls.
Sirius XM NASCAR Radio, Channel 90, live and on the air for this Wednesday morning, April 12th, 2023. Mike Bagley here in Del Marvelous, Studio 1D. Pistol Pete Pistone is in the Paisan Palace in Chicago. Sammy is in Studio 134 of the Beltway Bureau in our nation's capital. We welcome each and every one of you to this Wednesday morning, and happy hump day to you, Triple P.
Well, good morning, Bagman. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday to one and all. Halfway home on the work week. And I'll take a week like this any day of the year. Wait, I'll take a day like this any week of the year. That's what I meant to say, because the weather here has been just ideal. I mean, ideal. I know. We were talking before the show. You're in the same boat. 80 degrees yesterday, blue skies, barely any breeze, a little bit of a breeze, which I'll tell you about that in a little bit. But generally speaking, just wonderful weather here, Baggy, in the Windy City.
So what we are experiencing right now is what we in this part of the country live for, similar to what I'm sure you guys live for in Chicago, is you've come out of a winter. Now, granted, this past winter, we didn't have one flake of snow, but we had cool days. We had a couple cold snaps, but for the most part, not really wet and not tremendously cold. However, this is when we emerge from that, and this is what we look forward to. That first day to wear shorts. I put it in my calendar. First day to wear shorts. First day to go outside. First day for flip-flops. Here we go. Now, we're going to be pulled back to somewhat of reality next week. We're going to go back into like the 60s and whatever. We're going to be, we could hit 90 on Friday here, which we'll take. They said that today and tomorrow, today's going to feel like June, tomorrow's going to feel like July. Mm-hmm. And Friday's going to feel like hell, I guess. I don't know from what they're talking. But this is what we live for. We love this. But, and Sammy can attest to this, it comes with a price, because over the weekend, I stepped outside and I looked, and the trees had done they popped, and the leaves are coming out. And when the leaves come out, that means that the pollen is filling the air. Welcome to allergy season, everybody. My eyes are killing me. Sammy, how you feeling over there, son?
I thought the cheese had opened up a six-pack the way you were telling the story there.
I've been a walk yesterday. We were outside the last couple of days, and my throat's just like
you too?
I woke up at like 3:15, like wheezing this morning, just from whatever. I'd never had allergies before. When I lived in Indiana, I never did. Then I moved out here, and I have somehow developed them. And it's always just like, it's nothing crazy. They're just kind of annoying. So, I don't need to medicate as much. I don't really medicate. I just kind of grunt through it and then complain about how sick I feel, which I'm sure Tori just absolutely loves that part. You know what I mean? Like, because she'll sit there and she'll say, "Oh, I don't feel good." Well, why don't you take something for it? She says that to me. "Oh, I'll be fine. I don't need to take anything." I don't know why.
All right. Yeah, it'll pass.
Yeah, this too shall pass.
This too shall pass. Well, I feel for you whenever you talk about that, because knock on wood, I have the shellfish allergy, but I don't have that kind of allergy. So I don't notice the pollen in the air. I just don't. But I'm sure it's in the air here too.
Well, I have two nasal sprays that I use. One is a Flonase, and then another one is a Chaser.
Let's see.
And
can we see how it works? give yourself a shot on the air. Come on.
Sure.
Why not? Sammy, do you mind?
Hold on a second. Oh, why not? Hang on a second.
What? I don't.
What? Clear the can.
No.
You got to clear the cannons first. Hang on a second.
All right.
Hold on. I've never done this on the air before.
This is medication, nothing else.
Right. Sniff it up.
There we go.
Is it Afrin? Is that because I use that sometimes when I have the old stuffy nasal passage?
This is
sick.
Hang on.
Okay, whatever.
This is quality radio, is what this is.
This is Dr. Radio with Mike Bagley. Oh yeah,
and then this one is fluticasone propone.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, I had that the other night.
Flonase here.
Souped it up.
Had that with some
Nice.
guanciale, too, I think. If you chop that up, throw it in there, it's really good.
Oh, it's fantastic. Kidding me? All right, so you should be good to get. Now, how long
There.
will that last, Mike? 4 hours? Can you get through the show? What do you think?
No, about half day.
Half a day?
I normally hit twice. Well, if you hit it all at once, you go once a day. But
Okay.
I like to stagger it out, just to
All right.
give me
Good.
a little fresh batch for later in the day. Especially like if I'm going, like when if I'm going to be out in the turn,
Mm-hmm.
like at Richmond and like Talladega coming up, where I know that the pollen's flying,
Yeah.
I will take this about an hour before I go on the air.
Okay.
Just so, because I'm going to be out living it. But here's the thing, though. So if you're out in pollen, when you come back inside, they say get right in the shower. Like if you've been outside all day, like for instance, with Sammy walking, first
all
thing you
over
do,
you?
because all the pollen's, it's in your hair. And if you don't, then when you go to bed at night, then the pollen's in your pillow,
Yeah.
in your pillowcase and all that. So you
I
got to get
hate
it off.
pollen pillow.
Hey, it's a thing. 7 out of 10 allergy sufferers agree.
Baby, is the pollen in your pillow? I noticed it yesterday. I was walking around where my mom is, and there's a little 9-hole golf course there. So I was just kind of going for a stroll, and I could tell the cars had all garbage all over them that were in the
Wait.
parking lot. You know what I mean?
You didn't go on a stroll on, like, the course, did you?
No.
Okay.
There's a little path that goes around it. You know, you got to watch it because there's a lot of incoming from people on different teams.
Wait, hang on. So you were walking on the golf course?
Well, not on the course. It goes around the outside of the course.
But is it meant for carts only, or is it meant
No.
for a walking path for
No,
people?
no, that's a different path. I wasn't walking on the cart path.
Okay, well,
it's a different path.
Where
Yeah.
we play, we've recently had people who are
Strolling?
walking on the cart path.
No.
And
no.
this one lady was walking her dogs. And she
What?
was like, "Good morning." And we're sitting there going, "Ma'am, you can't walk here. This is a golf course." "Oh, I just live over there. It doesn't matter. You're going to get hit by a golf ball and then complain that someone hit, poor schmookums over there with a golf ball. She got hit with a Kirkland."
Schnookums. Oh, schnookums.
I don't know what people name their dogs. If I had a dog, it's going to be named like Earl or Ralph or something like that. Something like just a regular human name.
Nookums.
But, well,
Bill.
Bob, so the second hole on this course I'm talking about, do you drive like the road is right next to where people tee off? You better be awake.
Dangerous.
Dangerous. I mean, and sometimes you'll see it and it's too late because it bounces and you're like, where am I going to go? Boom. And then are they liable?
No, you can't get you.
I know. What am I going to do? Chase the guy down on the second tee box? Hey, you hit my car. What am I going to do?
We have 18 is where that can happen for us, and we sent a couple into the median actually, that have bounced in the street and into the median. Luckily, no cars have been hit yet.
Well, I think I might have told the story before. We were actually golfing with a friend of mine and his wife, and Donna got up there, and she
Get in there, Donna.
shanked it. She shanked it, and it bounced, and it hit a car, and she ran behind this big tree and took her shirt and flipped it the other way because it was a different color, so the guy wouldn't identify that she was the one that hit the ball.
Lord.
I said, Donna, take it easy. Wow.
One of the
Good thing
we'll
I didn't
leave
hit that car.
We're gonna leave it right there.
Change-
One of the
change
cool
my
things
shorts.
to do. One of the cool things to do is when you do Top Golf, when dude gets out there in the buggy to go collect the balls, you aim for the guy. Of course you do. And then all of a sudden he becomes target number one.
Oh, yeah.
Points be damned. Let's hit the guy in the buggy. So I was with a bunch that was the goal, and then we had this one guy, tremendous accuracy. He winds up and he gives her the old Dustin Johnson heave ho right from the tee, and he nailed the guy right in the side, and you hear he hits the ball, and then all of a sudden you hear the contact with the cart, and then this muffled, "Hey!" It's the guy inside the cart, inside the buggy.
Everybody aims for
I'm
that
sure
poor
he does
person.
that all day long.
Everybody aims for that poor person.
Everybody.
I mean, they do. I mean, it's like, here he comes. Forget it. I don't care how far I hit it off the tee box. I want to make sure I hit the guy. For sure.
Right.
Yeah. It's fun.
Got to do that.
So yesterday, despite the nice weather, I did have a bit of an incident. I went to drop off all of my tax papers to my guy. And
Is
I
this
went
a
in there.
callus, by the way?
No, it's not a callus, but, well,
All your receipts.
yeah, the paperwork. What's interesting is that, and I've been using this guy for a while, he was like, why did you bring it all in? You could have just uploaded the documents at home. I said, well, that would have been good information before I left the house. Okay, but I'm here now, so let's just do it, okay? So I do it, and so we just uploaded the documents there. He's a good guy, so whatever. I said, whatever, I'll see. Let me know when you're ready, and a day or so I'll come back. So I'm walking out with this this file folder. I'm showing the boys, and a gust of wind comes, and papers, I'm telling you, everywhere. I mean, everywhere. And so, I'm swearing. I'm not going to lie.
And it's your tax information, too, like how much money you make, your social
like
security
Michelle said,
number.
the most like sensitive material, and the F-bombs are flying. I'm sorry. And I look behind me, and here's my man who came out of the office to help me pick up the papers. God bless him. But I said, I'm sorry for the, I hope I didn't offend you with any of my language. He goes, no, I would have done the same thing. But my goodness, it was like a snowstorm of papers everywhere. I think we collected all of it. If not, someone's probably in one of my accounts right now, and who knows? I'll be working for another 20 years trying to make up for it. But
it says $2 in it? What the hell?
So, yeah. Damn wind. So, got to have the wind. You know, always have to have the wind. Hate the wind. There was the wind.
It's actually, well, to give you a preview, actually, that's one of the entries on the calendar today.
What?
Big Wind Day is today. I'm not making it up. Yeah, that's what Petey's tax papers were singing there. Bet no old taxi.
Thanks a lot. Hey, whose W-2 is this? It's mine from yesterday.
All right. So we have a situation brewing here today, and this could turn into comedic relief on the air. Oh. So I had a TV that went toes up, right? It's remember the issue I had with the colors being darker than what they should?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So I reset it, factory reset, changed the plugs, changed the cable. There's something going on. Apple TV, colors are fine. You let me watch cable and nothing. I mean,
what's weird?
Just weird. So weird. So anyway, been doing a lot of shopping, doing a lot of comparing reviews, landed on a TV at Best Buy.
Okay.
So when I bought it, they said, okay, we'll deliver it on Wednesday between 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. Love the window, Best Buy. Keep it going. We'll give you an updated window as we get closer.
Well, I hope.
Yesterday, they gave me a window between 2 and 6. Again, what are you, the cable company, the phone company? We'll deliver between 2 and 6. As you gentlemen just heard, I got a phone call at 5 minutes to 7.
Which is the craziest part of this whole thing.
So
the fact they called you before 7 a.m. on a weekday.
Yeah.
I agree, Sam. Go ahead.
Well, he was in the vehicle, so I don't know where they're coming from.
What?
But he says, "Hey, just to let you know, this Best Buy calling, we're going to be there early, like way early." And I'm like, "Well, I was down for like 2 to 4, 2 to 6, whatever. Oh no, we're going to be way there before that." So this may happen when I'm on the air this morning. So.
Okay, I can't wait. We've already had you ingest nasal spray. Why not have a television delivered on the show today? What else we got, Sam?
I want this television to get delivered at 9:05 a.m.
No.
So badly.
No.
Why? That's going to screw up the whole hour.
I want this
have
television.
a special hour. You don't want that.
I want it to happen. I don't know what, because it just, with our luck, it will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like
No. Here's the thing. If you hear me lay out for more than 2 questions, you know the TV is here, because I've hit the mute button and I'm pointing to Petey. Petey, go. Take it. Get in there, Petey. Let me handle this. I'll be right back. I'm not going to announce it unless the guy comes in here and he backs into the house.
But our special, to Sam's point, our special guest that hour might get a kick out of it if it happens.
I don't want to be disrespectful because he's the important focal point of that hour, not my television that's getting delivered or the guy that's delivering it. Now, what if I brought the guy in, maybe do a sit-down interview? Hey, son, you're a fine young man. Tell me about yourself. What's your name? Where you doing? Where you
How
from?
long have you been delivering TVs for Best Buy? Do you do a lot of sim work when you do these TV deliveries, or
Tell
what's
me
your
about the
package
nastiest
like?
house you've ever delivered to.
For those of our listeners who don't know much about the trucks that you drive, what are they? Yeah, we could probably kill a few minutes with the guy. Sure, bring him in.
Bring him in here. Come on. Sit down. Dude, you got 8 minutes in you. That's all we need. 8 minutes.
I am
gonna be a full one.
I am surprised before 7 that they're calling you and saying they're running early. My goodness.
That's
What?
so ridiculous.
No,
So
it's
ridiculous.
not. Sammy, he was loaded up. He was in the vehicle calling, and he's calling all his people. He's just leaving the dock. My man is up and early. Shoot while the geese are flying, son. The early bird gets the worm.
No one should be calling me, even if it's a delivery. No one should be calling my phone before 8 o'clock in the morning, like outside of like friend group or you being sick for the show or something like that. Like there should be no reason that business should be done with like, hey, I'm going to deliver you something or here's your window should be done before 8 a.m. Like that's
okay.
That's a little unreasonable.
That
to me.
seems aggressive.
But
It
wait a
does,
minute.
yeah.
Now, hang on a second. Now, let's look at it from the other side. The guy's being courteous to saying, listen, you're going to get in this a lot faster than what we thought we were. We're not as busy as we thought we were today. So would you like them to wait until 8 or 9 saying, oh, by the way, we're going to be there in about an hour and a half, as opposed to 4.5 or 5 hours later, or let you know earlier so you got more time to prepare and plan?
Well, let me ask you both this. Is there a difference if he would have texted you the same information versus the phone call? Sam?
See a text. Hey, this is Best Buy. We're moving we are moving your window up a little bit early. Please expect for a delivery between this time and this time. I will call, within 1 hour of my call, the thing will be delivered. I think a text is better than just a phone call. That at 6:56 in the morning is a little outrageous to me. I appreciate it.
It doesn't
like
bother me. I'm up anyway.
Right,
So
you are.
But think about the other people. I mean,
well, that's on them.
think about Betty Lou who had to work overnight, and she just got to bed, and then they're calling her to say, she was going to have plenty of time to sleep from 4 a.m. to noon because the schedule was 2 to 6, and they're calling her at 6:56 saying, Betty Lou, your TV's coming sooner than you thought.
She's about to get a new TV. It's not like that, the tax people are coming to take her away. I mean, it's not like she's going to jail.
Well, no.
She's getting a television. I'm sure it's, by the way, thank you for using the name of my grandmother.
Betty
Lou Gladden.
No.
Yes.
No problem.
Look at you, Sammy.
I was going to use Asbury, but I decided not to.
Thank you, Sammy.
The tax people who were working late last night tried to pick up my paperwork. It was just flying all over the place.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. There's another one.
Document. See another one. Get that one. We need that one. What's on that?
Why is he trying to write off $10,000 in hair rugs?
Shh. It's not 10.
It's
That's the
12.5.
quarterly charge. Coming up on the show.
Prices have gone up. I got to be
Bottom
honest
of the hour. Coming up, bottom of the hour. Headline check number 1. We're going to then segue into Pistol Pete's power rankings after the dirt race at Bristol. Got a little changing around there and a surprise dropout of the power rankings this week. We'll talk about that and more. Coming up at 8:50, we've got the calendar. Coming up at 9, we have a special hour. Jeff Gordon, Vice Chairman, Hendrick Motorsports. You know that Jeff Gordon, that 3-time Daytona 500 winner, 3-time Coca-Cola 600 winner, 3-time All-Star Race winner, 4-time Cup Series champion, 5-time Brickyard 400 winner, 6-time Southern 500 winner. Yeah, that Jeff Gordon's going to join us for the entire hour. And we will chat with him. He'll chat with you as well. And who, again, will join us at 9 a.m. in the East. Plus, David Wilson, the president of Toyota Racing Development, will join us. Dave will stop by at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. We'll take your telephone calls this morning at 866-BIT-LANE, and we'll also take your tweets at SiriusXM NASCAR, hashtag TMD NASCAR, which is brought to you by Boot Barn. Boot Barn, proud supporters of the West.